The year is 2009, and by Thanksgiving Eve, tens of thousands of people are already camped outside major stores across the world. Spending Thanksgiving outside in a tent is a small price to pay to be the first in line when doors open on Black Friday. And when they do, sometimes as early as 4 a.m., the lines will stretch as far as you can see. That's how big Black Friday was at its peak in the late 2000s. Fast forward to 2024, and the Black Friday frenzy just isn't there anymore. So, what exactly happened? And what role did Amazon, the world's biggest online retailer, have in its downfall? Welcome to Economic View, where today we're investigating how Amazon killed Black Friday. Let's start from the very beginning. The name Black Friday didn't actually used to mean what we use it for today. The phrase was initially used to describe the devastating golden stock market collapse that took place on Friday, September 24th, 1869. It wasn't associated with Thanksgiving shopping at all until nearly a century later, when police in Philadelphia used the term to describe the heavy and chaotic pedestrian and car traffic that flooded the city the day before the annual Army-Navy football game, which traditionally happened on the Saturday of Thanksgiving week. The roads experienced standstill congestion, and the streets were packed with fans, on top of the thousands of people travelling home for the holidays. Eventually, in the 1980s, store owners saw an opportunity to turn one of the most negative days of the year into something positive, highlighting Black Friday as the point in the year when their stores began to turn a profit. But why was this? Well, obviously the increased foot traffic drove more customers into stores, and the day after Thanksgiving was always a pretty popular shopping day anyway, as people look back on a day of feasting and arguing with their families and ahead to the year's biggest festive shopping season, Christmas. As business owners took notice of Black Friday's booming business, many trailblazers saw an opportunity to transform the day into a major retail event. In the late 1980s, retailers started giving out major discounts and promotions to attract even more shoppers into their stores, especially in the United States, as changes to regulations allowed the big advertising boom of the 1980s to really take hold. One-day-only promotions, backed by celebrity spokespeople, and multi-channel marketing increased shopping activity tremendously. By the time the new millennium rolled along, Black Friday had become the biggest shopping day of the year globally. The impact was so significant that many stores actually started opening their doors earlier and earlier and stayed open later and later as hundreds, sometimes thousands, camped outside for a chance to get their hands on discounted electronics, food, toys, or whatever else was on sale. Now, even though Black Friday had shaken off its negative stock market history, it would, at its height, reveal a much darker side that would come to spell the end of its reign. But before that, let's talk about how big Black Friday really was in numbers. In 2004, for instance, shoppers reportedly spent a staggering $8 billion on Black Friday in stores. The sales were a 10.8% jump from the previous year. This was a time when almost all Black Friday shopping was happening in person, in brick-and-mortar stores. By 2010, Black Friday sales had jumped to $11.4 billion. But by this point, the darker side of the world's busiest shopping day had shown its face. From extreme road rage incidents to major health crises, including heart attacks and strokes, to physical confrontations between shoppers and staff, things had started to get out of hand. In the USA, there were Black Friday shootings and several crushing incidents that would later be called stampedes. where crowds of frenzied shoppers rushing into stores as they opened would cause serious injuries and even deaths. At a New York Walmart in 2008, over 2,000 shoppers streaming into the store as it opened tragically trampled and crushed an employee to death. But the record high profits meant even genuine danger to shoppers and staff, and even huge legal expenses, like the $2 million settlement Walmart paid following the 2008 stampede, weren't enough to end the tradition. It would take the boom of online shopping and the internet's biggest retail giant to finally take the shine off the Christmas season's most dangerous discount day. Even though Amazon was founded in 1994, it didn't see immediate success. In fact, Bezos struggled a lot to convince investors that online retail was a huge opportunity. And so the company didn't turn a profit for quite some time. However, by 2000, Amazon had recorded an annual sales revenue of $2.8 billion, nearly double what it had made the previous year, and several times the $15.7 million it had reported in 1996, approximately 2 years after it first started. With the launch of Amazon Web Services and the dot-com boom of the early 2000s, the company surpassed $6.9 billion annually in 2005. But even as consumers became more comfortable with online retail and Amazon continued to grow, brick-and-mortar stores were still king, and Black Friday was still going strong. It was the market-disrupting turned market-defining introduction of Amazon Prime that turned Bezos into the world's richest man. Prime is a program through which, for an annual fee, customers can shop as much as they want, as frequently as they desire, and receive two-day, and now often as quickly as next day, delivery on their orders. This increased shipping speed for a fixed fee caught competitors off guard, and it helped Amazon expand its market share massively. Amazon figured out that working with third-party delivery services, UPS and FedEx, would shorten delivery times. This model worked, at least for a while, with more and more people preferring to shop online rather than visit stores to buy stuff. As the idea of online shopping began taking root, online retailers noticed that many people were doing their online shopping on the Monday after Thanksgiving, spending Black Friday and the weekend in stores, and heading online for anything they weren't able to find. This phenomenon was reinforced by habits many shoppers had developed before high-speed internet, where many people would wait until they went back to work on Monday, where they had access to faster internet to take advantage of online deals. The National Retail Federation referred to this as Cyber Monday. Amazon, alongside other online retailers, saw this as an opportunity, adopting Black Friday's model of deals and promotions and applying it to Cyber Monday. The first Cyber Monday ever saw 26% profit increase to a total of $486 million, compared to the same Monday the previous year. Over the years, this shopping day continued to grow in popularity. And by 2017, the line between Black Friday and Cyber Monday had blurred almost completely. With online shopping dominating the global retail marketplace, Amazon took Black Friday's promotions online, keeping people out of stores and on their smartphones, and doubling down on those sales for Cyber Monday, which had reached more than $4 billion by 2017. In 2018, Cyber Monday became Amazon's biggest shopping day in its entire history, with the company selling more than 180 million items. But even this was nothing compared to the success Cyber Monday was about to experience. Records have now exceeded $12 billion spent during Cyber Monday alone, making it the biggest online shopping day of all time. The success of Cyber Monday, online Black Friday deals, and the broader dominance of online shopping on Amazon meant that lines in brick-and-mortar stores began to dwindle, and doors began to close. Today, while physical stores still do Black Friday deals and it is still the most popular in-store shopping day in the US, many stores have returned to pre-1960s traditions of being closed for the holidays. And in 2024, you'll hardly see customers camping, lining up, or fighting for the last TV on sale. Instead, much of the Black Friday sales are online, and retail's most dangerous and profitable day has become a thing of the past. As Amazon, across the whole Thanksgiving weekend, and especially Cyber Monday, has become the home of discount shopping. Be sure to like it and subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in building an investment strategy to outperform the stock market, sign up to our newsletter where you'll get access to an exclusive course. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.